I'm Kenya DeZhane with Bear TV's Morgan Now, and we're here at Baltimore's historic staple, Motor House. Established in the early 20th century, Motor House had humble beginnings, selling horseless vehicles that would soon change the time period. They are now home to art spaces, performance spaces, and even Baltimore's very own, the Empanada Lady. I had a chance to sit down and talk with Spence, the organization's marketing and communications manager, and here's what he had to say.
Hi, my name is Spence. I am the marketing communications manager here at Motor House in Baltimore City.
Spence, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. Can you tell us a little bit about some ways that Motor House helps the community around it?
Motor House is a community-based organization. We are a nonprofit space grounded here in the Station North District, and some of the ways that we love to kind of connect with the community, we like to be informed by the community, what it is that you all need. So that is one of the ways that we developed our programming here. Well, once we go back in there, you'll be able to see some of the flyers that we have for it, but this is a really community-led space. We have a poetry open mic, we have an open jam session for musicians, we have the Art of Comedy, which is a comedy open mic every Wednesday. We have pretty much a live music series for up-and-coming emerging artists to be able to be highlighted, where there's an opening act, there's a main act. There's just a ton of things that we have here.
And Spence, can you tell us what exactly is Motor House?
So Motor House is a nonprofit art space and venue. So we have a theater here where we have a theater company, Be More Broadway Live. We are also host of the resident artists here in Baltimore City. So Ernest Shaw is housed here, Megan Lewis, Gary Mullen, and just an assortment of additional resident artists that we have here. Along with that, this is a space that we try to kind of incubate and grow emerging artists into what they need to be.
So how does Motor House help support artists in Baltimore?
One of the biggest ways that we help support artists in Baltimore is through the DAP program. So DAP program is called Digital Artist Portfolio Program. It started in the midst of the pandemic. It was, I think in 2020, before things got too bad, we decided that we were going to develop a program centered around artists and being able to kind of help fund them. So what that includes is you get an EPK developed for you. You get workshops, free workshops. You get paid, you get a stipend. We record a recording of your performance. Along with that, there's also a photo shoot that is done by one of our resident artists, Jazzy Studios. So that is one of the biggest ways that we support the community.
What are some other ways people in the community can support Motor House?
Come see us. Absolutely, come see us. We are open Tuesday through Saturday. Our showroom opens at 4 p.m. and usually stays open till 11. We have, as I already mentioned, we have an assortment of programming here. Follow us on Instagram. That is like one of the biggest goals that we have right now. I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't mention that. You can follow us at MOTORHOUSEBALTIMMORE, Motor House Baltimore. That's the easiest way to find us.
And can you tell us a little bit about some of the events that are coming up here?
So events that we have coming up, every week we have the Art of Comedy. Every other Tuesday we have an artist talk where we highlight pretty much someone from Baltimore City, an artist from Baltimore City, and give them the opportunity to explain what it is that they do. The Thursdays is really when we have Motor House-based programming. So the first Thursday of every month we have the Lighthouse Workshop, which is a writer's workshop for pretty much everyone in Baltimore City, whether you are a novice or emerging artist or a professional. You get to sit around and be part of a community that helps develop what it is that you have. The second Thursday of every month is my favorite program, primarily because I'm playing in there. It is called the Vibe Check with the Storage Unit Collective. This is a jam session in which musicians from all over, not just Baltimore, are invited out to our West Bay Gallery to literally just come jam. Everyone is welcome, but all you have to do is just be able to pass the vibe check. Of course, Saturday events is usually when we have, at least once a month, we'll have a comedy showcase that we draw from the Art of Comedy. And then every Saturday evening, we have Bunny's Happy Hour in our showroom bar.
That's awesome. You guys have a lot of events.
Ton of things.
That means people have a lot of opportunities to come support Motor House. Spence, can you tell me, what is your art form of choice?
My art form of choice is music. I've been a musician for longer than I can count. I don't want to date myself too much, but since I can remember I've always enjoyed playing music, being a part of music. I went to Baltimore City College High, where it's great because I have a lot of connections back to Morgan State. So my band director went there. A lot of my favorite musicians went there. So it's great to have you guys in.
Well, thank you. We're really glad that you have us here right now. And can you tell us, where is Motor House located?
We are located at the corner of North Avenue and Howard. That is 120 West North Avenue, Baltimore City, 21201. What? I think? Yes.
You guys heard him. You know where we are now. So please come support Motor House. Spence, thank you so much for talking to us today. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely. Can I do a quick shout out?
Please do.
Alphas, you know what's up. KK Side, you know what's up.
This is Kenya DeZhane with Bear TV's Morgan Now. Thanks for watching.